How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. And, yeah, it's a little bit of Gose time. A lot of stuff going on Gose time in the form of Super Symmetry by Grimm Artisanal Ales. First things first, I am drinking a beer from a brewery that uses the word artisanal. I don't know. That just annoys me, the word artisanal, so I tend to avoid them. But I've been looking forward to trying something from Grimm for a long time. Small brewery, gypsy brewer, nomad brewer, whatever you want to call it, based out of the New York area. Haven't been able to get any of their stuff by me. And I was lucky enough to have a good friend of mine, Tom, send this off in a beer mail to me. Thank you very much, Tom. Super excited to give it a whirl. Get down with a Gose. You know what I mean? It has to be done right. The Americanized, over-the-top salinity thing is a little bit weird for me. I like it a bit more traditional, but this one has a lot going on, so let's see what she has to offer. First off, what's on the label? Grimm Super Symmetry. It's a dry-hopped Gose ale brewed with lemon and conditioned on oak. So hopefully you get a nice amount of citrus, a little bit of, I don't want to say exceeding or exceptional tartness, but a little bit more tart than you typically get with that kind of lemon in there. Government warning over here. ABV, 4.8% alcohol by volume. And we have here, Super Symmetry is a dry hop, oaked, and lemon zested Gose. It's fermented with some Saccharomyces and Lactobacillus, dry hopped with a blend of fruity American hops and conditioned on white oak. This beer has never been boiled or filtered. Best served at 40 to 45 degrees in a tulip or a wine glass. September 2015. There you go. Label-wise, I fucking love it. I love it. It makes me think of fucking Lucky Star by Madonna. I don't know why that's going to go through my head right now, but yeah, I dig it. So, let's see what she has to offer. Worked all day today. I'm leaving for a trip tomorrow, so I went out and about and just did a bunch of stuff today, so I'm kind of thirsty. I'm a bit parched. I want something refreshing, and hey, ooh, that's beautiful color. You know, for me, a Gose, when I'm thirsty, just kind of works for me. So, yeah. First things first. Finger and a half, 2 fingers, just off Whitehead. Beautiful bubbles. Like you can't see them on camera, but it's like it's sporadic, but at the same time the bubbles are really opaque. You can like see deep into the head. It's actually really fucking cool. Decently creaminess to it, and I mean that looks like grapefruit juice. You know, beautiful hazy, grapefruity kind of color to it, yellow tint of honey kind of going on in there. So yeah, I mean look at that. It's beautiful. Kind of light to kind of just make it neon looking, but it's neon enough. So yeah, she looks pretty. Let's see what she smells like. Oh, now that smells absolutely 100% super bright, super refreshing. You definitely get a decent amount of grapefruit on there. See, Lemon Zest, I'm getting more grapefruit. I mean, pretty close there, you know, note-wise, I guess you would say. So, nice citrus zestiness there. It smells pretty bright, pretty, like, not over-the-top acidic, but you smell a little acidity there. You get a little salinity there, but it doesn't taste like it's over-the-top salty either. That dry hopping, not really getting it there. And again, I'm getting a ton of citrus on the nose. It could be, do they tell you what kind of hop it was dry hopped with? Blend of fruity American hops. So you're just getting a nice dose of citrus there. A little bit of stone fruit maybe, and that's pretty much it. So super bright, super refreshing. Smells like it's going to be a winner. So hopefully it is. So cheers. Oh, wow. You know, here's the deal. Less is more. You know, like, you have a lot of beers out there, you know, whether it be, you know, sours or barrel-aged stouts or IPAs or Goses, you know what I mean? That people, sometimes they can't get out of their own fucking way with when they brew a beer or they barrel age a beer. And sometimes simplicity, this beer is simple. Simplicity or not trying to overthink the fucking situation or the fucking room or whatever the fuck you want to call it, is a good thing. And I think that's exactly what I'm with this beer. This beer is so clean, so crisp, so refreshing, and it's not trying to punch you in the face with 19 different flavors or an over-top singular flavor. What you get out of this beer, or what I get, not you, what I get. I get this I get this promise of tartness up front. I think it's going to be a little bit tartar than it actually is. When you start to swallow, you do get that tartness, but it's definitely not over the top. You're getting a nice rind there. It's not a bittering rind either. It's like a nice, almost like if I were to cook it in white sugar, a rind in white sugar and then eat it. It's not overly bittering. Rind can be pretty bittering. That zest is not just straight up zest. There's a little bit of sweetness to it. Dry hopped. I'm not really getting too much dry hop out of this. But you have that combination. You're getting a ton of citrus in there, so it could be coming from a bunch of different avenues. The salinity is there, but it's just enough to make you want more. It's kind of like that when you get a nice IPA that is dry on the finish. I like it when it's dry. That makes me want to take another sip, but I don't want it palate smacking, and that's what this is. The salinity is not over the top. It's not making me go, wow, I gotta check my fucking blood pressure. It's there for a reason, and the balance in this is absolutely fucking spot on. Nice mouthfeel to it, especially for a 4.8% beer. Finish is clean. Yeah. One of, if not the, I don't want to say the best Gose I ever had, but up there with it. I mean, the cleanliness on this, the crispness on this, the balance of all the flavors are exactly what I'm looking for. I've heard of Grimm, never had anything from them, but something about them kind of just piqued my interest when I've read what I've read about them. So I was really excited when I got this in a beer mail, and it absolutely doesn't fucking disappoint. Now, again, I'm going to say this a bunch of times, you're going to get annoyed at it, but it's going to be a long time. It's probably going to take about a year or so, but I'm transitioning from grading beers on a number scale to just not really grading beers at all. Never felt comfortable, never made sense in my brain. I just did it because that's what I thought I had to. So now I'm just kind of talking about the beer. And just talk about it, and then you can gauge what you get from me talking. If you like the beers I like, then you'll know it, and then you can gauge my response off that. This, like I said, one of the best Goses I've ever had. Would I buy it again? Absolutely. Price point wasn't given to me, so I can't really fucking speak to availability and price point. Where do I want this beer to be? I want this beer to be at $8 a bomber. I'm not sure what it costs. At $8 a bomber, I'd be really happy. If it was 10, okay. Above that, I understand the Saison, Berliner Weiss, Gose thing, and I know it takes time, and I know it's oaked. I'm not getting really a ton of oak out of this, but I know there's a lot of effort put into it, but it is a 4.8% beer, so I'd like this to be around $8 to $10 a bottle. Let's say that. If it's more, less, it'll be even better, but I'm 8 to 10 on this one. Hopefully that's what it is. In availability, I can't speak on that, but if you were to give me this at $8 a bomber, I would buy this a lot because I like it that much. Really nice beer. I'm trying to think of what I would put above this, and I can't really think of one right now. It's just that good. If you like this, if you like balance, if you like cleanliness, if you like spot on fucking balance, then you'll like this. That citrus is beautiful and bright. The salinity is there, but not over the top. The finish is nice. The mouthfeel's on point, and everything about it is just really nice. So I mean, I just dig the beer as a whole. It's one of the better beers I've had as of late in general. Even in a style that, while I like, is very situational for me. Goses are very, I have to be in a mood for them. It struck me today. I'm like, I want one, and I was lucky enough to get one a couple days ago, and boom, fucking right mood, right beer, right time. Absolutely fantastic. And I would absolutely say if you come across this beer and you like the style, or you're looking to get into it and you understand what is inside a Gose, then you should definitely give this a whirl. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below and like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, and all 4 of those places. And yeah, another review. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a beer as good as this one. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.